Welcome to Everything Currency. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on with the overall price action of crypto, why we are dipping so much. Are we being manipulated? Is the bull run over? I'm going to attempt to answer all those questions. I want to talk to you guys about the bullish scenario because there is still a bullish scenario on these charts. I want to talk to you guys about the bearish scenario, and then you guys can let me know what you think in the comment box down below. First things first, looking at the crypto bubbles right here, we can see most of our top cryptos are down, let's say 40% across the board, in between 30 and 40% on average across the board for a lot of the top ones. It's looking pretty ugly, but these type of pullbacks always happen in bull runs, and that's what everybody's talking about right now. When we look at the year, we still got to remember that most of the top cryptos are pretty much up. We got Tau over here with 833%, Pendle on 207, even Bitcoin Cash is up 250% on the year still. Like, who would have thought that Bitcoin Cash would still be doing its thing? That is, you know, if you hold Bitcoin Cash, my bad, but who would have thought?
Not me.
So when we go to this Bitcoin chart right here, we could actually see it, you know, it's looking pretty ugly right here. I was always looking at this weekly chart and saying that, hey, we need to stay above this blue line, which is the 13 moving average, but we had a bearish cross right here on the MACD on last week's candle, and it's playing out to how a bearish cross on a MACD should play out, which is going straight down for a nice dip. So the bullish scenario would be that this candle either gets back above this blue line, which is sitting at 62k right now, before the end of the week, and we have a crazy wick below it, or even if it closes, maybe it has to close above, you know, 59. Let's just say it has to close pretty much above 60k, and then get back above. So it's gonna try to do a retest of either this level or this level. So it has to get above that level and then close the week next week above that level.
He's beginning to believe.
That's the bullish scenario. We get back above this and we close the week above 62k, or we close next week above 62k. The bearish scenario, which is seeming a little bit more likely at this point because we have what looks like to be a typical COF Method scheme playing out on these charts right now.
Brother, what's that?
The COF Method is basically a technical analysis methodology that the whales use, the smart money use to take advantage of the retail investors, discovered by Richard Wyckoff. And basically what this is designed to get the max greed and the max pain out of retail investors in order to extract the most money out of the market. And you know, they're just saying that, you know, the stock market is here to make fools of men. So, you know, a lot of people make money, but a lot of people lose money. But when we look at this method right here, let's compare it to what's going on this Bitcoin chart, because we do see some pretty I'll say striking, like, it is crazy how similar these two charts are. So here's the Bitcoin chart over here to the left, and then we have the Wyckoff method over here to the right. We can see that you have this kind of PSI level right here. That was this level over here that we had in January, what is this, March 4th of 2024. We actually spiked up, had our nice BC level right here set in, and then it came back down, had a wick just like we have a wick right here, and then it went up into this UT level right here, which is this right here. And remember, it's not going to be exact, but look at how crazy this is. Then it comes down, it goes up to this level, comes down to this level, goes up to this level, comes down, bounces up to this level, and then it continues down even further, and then it continues down even further until it goes sideways for a little bit, and then it continues on again. So you can see that it is very similar. It's not going to be like exactly exact, but this is how these schemes actually play out. So when we look at this Bitcoin chart, if we just do like, you know, how I do technical analysis, what I'm looking at is, hey, we have some support maybe right here. Hopefully we can hold that level, which is 62K. And then right here we have a 52K level, but the main level is this 48K level, or even down here, this 44K level. I don't know if we're going to get, you know, that low, but at some point we want to maybe, you know, if this level plays out, you know, trickle out here. You know, keep in mind there's going to go sideways. So falling back into this pattern just means that we want to test some other levels into this pattern, and there might even be like some diagonal trend lines, you know, in here somewhere, but I haven't checked out any of those. I'm just thinking, hey, we need to bounce on it. By the end of this week, we need to bounce up to that 62K level, or it's just going to go sideways for a longer period of time. And actually for me right now, because I want to collect more cryptocurrencies, seeing that happen might be a little bit good for me, but I know it's not good for a lot of people who have their bags in the market right now. So looking at this, you know, risk versus reward right now, not getting rid of any of my midterm bags yet. Want to see what happens next week. If next week we just go ahead and continue down, then it's looking like we want to hit some lower levels. If not, we want to see if we come back and retest that, you know, at least retest the 62K level before we start heading back down. Pretty much what the SPX is doing. When we come to the SPX on the weekly, we can see that that's what that did. It came below the 13 moving average, bounced up to the 13 moving average, got rejected by it, and this is the level that I would want to offload if I'm feeling a little bit overexposed in a time where this price might continue down. So this is what I'm talking about on, you know, the Bitcoin chart. We can see, like I said, the Bitcoin chart has just been following this chart almost to a T, but came down below, stopped right here. If it gets back above it and starts closing above it, or if it just kind of starts still containing this uptrend, trying to fight with this line, I don't even know why it's in there, but if it's trying to keep this uptrend and get back above it, that could be a nice scenario, but it's not looking good overall. The odds are higher that this will continue lower after we're getting rejected right here. So this is what we're waiting for on the, you know, Bitcoin chart. And on the total 2, same thing on the total 2. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Things could be going a little bit lower, and there might be a chance to get some cryptocurrencies, and there might be a chance to maybe, I don't know, this is not financial advice. What you do with your money is your responsibility. Y'all think positive, and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots, and remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.